went to Korea. I went to Korea for the first time in my life. Yes, it was fun. I met up with a certain... Yes, I hung out and met up with a certain Time Warden. And it was fun. Oh no, I went with a cousin. And she had friends in Korea. So we both went. And then like for a good chunk of it, I hung out with the Time Warden. Yeah, it was fun. Which part of South Korea? What part is it? It was in Seoul. Seoul! Walked a lot. My whole week that week, I had an average of 12k steps. So mostly Seoul. Pretty much Seoul, yeah. Seoul had Seoul. There was like 2 days where I walked like 20k steps. Because I was like, I don't want to walk anymore. But literally, Kronii was like, no! It's your last day here, we're gonna move! And yeah. The airport is humongous too. It was fun. Did you feel it in your soul? Oh, my stomach felt it in the soul. It was good. The food was good. I was genuinely impressed at how good like the convenience store rice porridges were. I think I ate the rice porridge like at least 3 times while I was there. It was good. There was this one rice porridge I really liked that had like this blood sausage and a lot of organs in it. It looked kind of gross, but it tasted good. And just a lot of yes. Kupap. It was good. So we really wanted to... I really wanted to eat more blood sausage that was not convenience store ones. So we stood in like a long line for like a really popular one. I don't know what it was called. The only thing I learned... How did it taste? Spicy. But I didn't put all the spice in it. In the one in the restaurant. So I was fine. Kronii, surprisingly, she put all the spice in it. And she was like, oh, it's too spicy. I think it was sundae. Yeah, sundae. Sundae. The sundae kuppa. She put it all in and it was like, oh, well, she must be fine with spice. But I think she was dying. She didn't finish it. So yeah. I also had like cup of noodles. It's interesting how much like the instant ramen is so popular there. Like they even have like your own... You can like cook the instant ramen like right there. You have like those little conductor cookers that you can like cook for yourself, I guess. Like all sorts of ramen. I don't even know what it was, but... Because I couldn't read a wink of it. I was like pretty hyped in general because I have never really gone to many places so far in my life. So it was a lot of fun. The food was good. Yeah. Kronii really helped and showed me around. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of samgyeopsal and food and street food. She was like, we gotta eat the street food. I was surprised at how much street food there was. Like they have like those little stalls like everywhere. And you just like eat on the street. It's like, I know Japan has street food too, but like not really. They don't have those little carts like those. I mean, they do, but it's usually only for like festivals or certain occasions. Meanwhile, I think in Seoul, it's like every day they do that. So we went to like 2 different samgyeopsal places. One of them was like, I think more or less, she said she Kronii told me that like the second one we went to was more like the traditional way, like the more common way. And the first one we went to was like a little different, where like the cooking, what'd you call it? The fry pan was like a lid, like it was shaped like a lid, like a kind of like a mountain, and you cook it on top of that. That was pretty good. But the second place we went to, like, we weren't really planning on having samgyeopsal twice, but we just passed by like this really, really, really crowded like outdoor samgyeopsal like restaurant. It was like a little street that had like a bunch of like samgyeopsal places, and it was really crowded, even though it was like a weekday. And it was like everyone was just like cramped up eating samgyeopsal outside. It felt very authentic. And it must be good if it's so crowded, right? And we were like looking outside just standing outside looking at the menu, and then they just happened to have like, you know, seats for two. So it's like, oh, sure. It was really good. I really enjoyed that. I felt so independent because like for a lot of the time I was with Kronii, but sometimes Kronii would have something she has to do, and then I would have to like be on my own for a bit. Sometimes she'd be like, okay, are you able to get back? And I'm like, yes, I'll figure it out. And Google Maps doesn't really work there. Like, it only works for like trains. So I was just like, oh, and then I had to download like this other app to know like how to get there, walking distance or whatever. She'd be like, okay, make sure you message me when you get back, okay? I want to know if you're safe. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna be safe. It's a 15-minute walk. It's a 15-minute walk. I can do it. That, and also going on an Uber or a taxi by myself. I was scared. I was like, oh, taxi by myself. I can't speak any Korean. I just go in. I'm like, oh, 감사합니다. I'm just like, 안녕하세요. And they're like, oh. And then they start trying to say something to me in Korean. I'm like, oh no, I don't actually speak Korean. I've had some times when I was just like, I don't know what to say. But yeah, figured it out. Passion, I guess.
I know I love myself too.
But why?
I know I love myself too.
But why?
You've been a very good Kronii.